Gemini. Gemini, welcome. I'm going to do a general read for you today, looking at your current energy, your desires, your outcome, what's working for you, what you need to be aware of. Keep in mind, this is all possibilities. We'll clarify each of those cards, and then we will pull 3 more cards at the end just to make sure that we've covered off everything that needs to be covered. Yeah, keep in mind that these energies are controlled by you. You can change them if you wish. Your current energy, Gemini. 5 of Cups. Somebody's regretting what we don't know. Your desire is the Page of Wands. Page of Wands can be some good news that's coming in for you, but at the same time, this is kind of throwing caution to the wind. The outcome is the 5 of Pentacles. So the 5 of Pentacles is somebody that is trying to protect against loss. The interesting thing is they're locked in there with their pentacles and the keys on this side. There could be more on the other side of the door. The King of Cups is what's working for you. So somebody that is in control of their emotions, somebody that is very caring, loving. What you need to be aware of is the moon. Sorry if you can hear the little kid that's screaming downstairs as they're playing outside. The moon is what you need to be aware of. So not everything maybe as it seems. Things may seem a little overwhelming at this particular point. 5 of Cups. Oh, 5 of Cups is clarified by the 7 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands. I almost get that for some of you there are a few regrets because things haven't gone the way that you've wanted with respect to preparing for the future. And I get that maybe you're regretting that I waited too long to do that. And I would say there is never, if you don't start now, you're not going to be any further ahead. It's like, well, if I correct my posture 5 minutes out of every day, that's not going to make a big deal. Well, when you think about it, if you did correct posture 5 minutes a day for 30 days, that's over 2.5 hours of correct posture. By the end of the year, that's 24 hours of correct posture. That's a start. It doesn't matter how little those starts are, just start taking them. The Page of Wands. So freedom. There is a shift that's happening. And for some of you, this may be the start of a new type of a relationship where you're working with somebody that already has a few things. For some of you, there's been major transformation in looking at this, and there could be some decent communication coming around that. And it's kind of like you may be changing your mind as to how you look at the 3 of Pentacles, how you look at doing the things that you want to do. And maybe that's part of the freedom, is that you're looking at that going, you know what, it may be worth the risk, and stepping forward. The 5 of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, Ace of Wands, and the High Priestess. I almost get that you fear losing that which you think makes you special. That you're possibly fearing losing the that life is so stuck for you that there's no other way to do it. That's really not the case. The Queen of Wands is somebody that takes action. They're busy. We have the Ace of Wands, which is like, hey, there's a whole new life here for you if you really want to receive it. You may only be able to see a little bit through the keyhole with like the High Priestess, but there's so much more behind that door. The King of Cups is what's working for you. Nine of Swords, Justice, and the Three of Wands. Um, there's a lot of anxiety that you may be going through, especially trying to balance out where you are and where you want to be. And sometimes this can be overwhelming, but it seems that you have it in under control and everybody thinks you're just business as usual. Now the moon shows up. Queen of Cups shows up, Hangman, and the Two of Swords. So not everything, you may not be able to see everything right now. You may not, especially because we've had the High Priestess and the Moon. There's a lot that's not known, and that's kind of like life. We really never know what's going on. Sometimes we do need to really make choices, but we can gather as much information as we can about the pros and cons, weighing them out. But then where's the magic? Uh, we have the Moon and the Queen of Cups, Hangman, and the Two of Swords, and it seems like maybe for some of you, you're really getting overwhelmed emotionally with, or be aware of being overwhelmed emotionally just by thinking of things and not really sort of taking any action towards them, being stuck in that sort of decision making uh, part. Now, there could be a relationship here since we've have this Three of Pentacles and the King and Queen of Cups. This is really weird. Um, give taking a chance a try and things will change. Give something new a try and see how see how things change for you is kind of what I'm looking at. That is sort of the ending message of this read for you, Gemini. Gemini, thank you all for being here. For those that have not subscribed yet, I would invite you to do so. Best of luck this week. We'll talk to you next time. Stay safe.